Hello, Aldwyn, Altuney here, and I'm with UK classic car consultant Mark Boldry, and we're looking at some beautiful classic cars here, some MGs, many before I was even born. We're out on the streets, and Mark's going to show us a little bit more here about some of these cars. So hello Mark, back to you again. Part 2 of the video series. Okay, and what have we got here?
So we've got the MGA twin cam, and we've opened the bonnet up here so you can just see a little bit of how much the engine fills this.
It's such a clean engine too, my goodness.
It's all beautiful under there, isn't it? It's a very, very desirable car, and this engine is unique to this model of car. So from MGA, with its lovely curvaceous lines.
Yes.
MG was restyled once again.
This is the feminine version of this one. Looks more like a masculine car. You've got the curvaceous, voluptuous green car here, and then we've got the male version. And it is International Women's Day coming up on Friday, Mark, so it's very apt that we look at the curvaceous models, the voluptuous feminine and masculine here. Okay.
MG went to the MGB.
Oh, yes.
Which, again, changed the shape totally.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Wow. And what years are these cars?
This one is 1972.
1972 for this white one. Okay, so that was 2 years before I was born. 1972. Wow, so I can imagine with the drive-in movies back in the day that they would have had these beautiful cars.
Perfect for the car. Perfect.
Gorgeous.
And then they did a hardtop version of the same car.
Oh, this one here, okay.
It's 1974. This actually is a V8 version of the same car. So
wow, so the year I was born, this one popped out as well. This one popped out from the manufacturers. And were they all manufactured in England?
In the UK.
In the UK, right.
There was an Australian factory,
right,
in Zetland in Sydney,
right,
that assembled them, but they were produced in the UK and assembled over.
Beautiful, beautiful selection of cars. Now, Mark, could I ask you, how did you get into, just come this way a little bit more, there we go. How did you get into being fascinated with classic cars?
To my father's disgust, when I was in my early teens, I started to take an interest in cars. I should have gone into a profession rather than a trade, but I took an interest in classic cars, and I was the laughingstock of all my friends at that time because they were all running more modern cars and
right.
I was running old stuff. And from that day on, I've continued with them. And
right.
My knowledge base is built through my experience of 45 years with these cars.
Fantastic.
I have a small collection of my own, and I help many, many people throughout the world with their classic cars.
And what do you love about classic cars?
Everything associated to them. The cars and the people.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. And we've got one more here we haven't talked about.
This is the RV8 that's for sale.
Oh yes, we did talk about on video one. We talked about this one. Yes, we did.
RV8. Very, very low car. Neil, who owns these cars, has decided that he wants to sell this car.
Yes.
To make room for a more appropriate car for his collection, MGC.
Beautiful.
This one is
fantastic. And Mark, you're leaving us here on the Gold Coast. We're going to miss you. You're going back to the UK.
Back to the UK and continue my studies and work.
Yes. And so if anyone has classic cars over in the UK that is watching this, how do you help people and how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can get in touch with me through my Facebook or my LinkedIn page. I am building a website at the moment for UK. And I can help people in any way with classic cars, whether it be advising on purchase, whether it be
yes,
any aspect. If they want to know how to adjust a wheel bearing or to completely rebuild a car, I can help them with anything to suit them. I've been involved with MGs most of my life, but I have a lot of experience with many other cars, Jaguar, Aston Martin, mainly British stuff, Austin Healey. I have Sprites and Midgets, the Minis, the Coopers, the Cooper S's, many types of British car. My heart is with pre-war MG, but as I say, I have a lot of experience and any other vehicles, including, I may add, British, German, Russian, American, Second World War tanks, Jeeps, many vehicles.
Fantastic. Well, it's certainly quite an art form and quite a niched thing that you do here with these cars, and I must say they always look so beautiful when I see any out on the street, and I don't know how much these particular cars are driven out on the street.
Yeah,
however, they're all driven out there, and I must say whenever there is a classic car on the road, people just turn their heads and admire. They smile. They do make you smile, Mark, and I think that's something I love about classic cars. And obviously the people, you know, the classic ideals, the morals that came from years ago, you know, how people treated each other years ago was really lovely. You know, it's a real there's a certain romanticism about classic cars, I think, and it's just absolutely wonderful. So all the best in the UK. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Mark, to wrap up?
Just if you do own a classic car, maintain it, and most importantly, use it.
Yes, maintain it and use it. And of course, if people want to connect with you again, just go to Facebook, yep. LinkedIn.
Mark T. Boldry on Facebook, Mark T. Boldry on LinkedIn. There will be a website soon, and I'm easily contactable.
Fantastic, Mark. Excellent work. Thank you so much. Hello to Gary and Jamie on the live right now. Thank you, Mark. We were just speaking with UK classic car consultant Mark Boldry, who's heading back to the UK in about a week. We're going to miss him here on the Gold Coast. However, he does do a lot of work with classic cars, as we've just shared on this video and also on the previous first video that got interrupted by a phone call, and I ended it, so we started a new one. Hello, Quasim, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us here today. It is a beautiful day, and big acknowledgement for all the women this week, because it is Queensland Women's Week and it is International Women's Day on Friday. So women, if you're out there, I'm sure you'd like a ride in a classic car, so make sure you connect with some classic car enthusiasts or some local clubs. Mark, what's the local club people can get involved with?
Well, there's many local clubs. The Gold Coast MG Car Club, there's the Antique Restorers Club, there's many clubs on the Gold Coast and in the Brisbane area or Tweed. So, and many members that will be very happy to oblige you if you wanted to get in touch with anyone.
Fantastic. And they're great to use in weddings and things like that, aren't they?
Sure.
Special occasions.
For sure.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Mark. And of course, acknowledgement also for the beautiful men in our lives. Behind every good woman is a good man, they say. Or the other way around, or both. So it takes two to tango, and here's to celebrating life wherever you are in the world, and whatever gender you are in the world as well, and to appreciating beautiful classic cars. Connect with Mark Boldry if you get a chance on LinkedIn or Facebook, and if you're in the classic car world, you definitely want to be getting his advice on all things classic cars. So check him out. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful day or night, and remember to keep shining bright. Bye for now.